took a break last week and went camping. So that's why I wasn't here last week. But I did provide a meditation for every day last week, work day, that is. So hopefully that helped to get you through the week. So today's Reiki Healing Circle, the card we've chosen is Release. And that's very appropriate for talking about Reiki, because in our everyday life, we are exposed to so much energy. We are basically spiritual, energetic beings having a physical experience. And because of that, our energetic body can take on other people's and other situations' energy. So we need to release that throughout the day, especially if you're in a job where there's lots of negativity. And I don't mean negative people, negative situations. We are helping people, because when you're helping people, they're going through a lot. You do not want to absorb that into your own energy body. You want to release that, and you want to be able to stay the best you can be, so that you can then help other people, and then that helps them be the best them that they can be. So, but let's, and if you're new here, please pop a comment on to say hello, because that does put it out there to have other people join and see what's happening and hopefully help them. And please do give a like to the video, because once again, that does help to spread the video out there. And I think that we all need a little bit of help and a little bit of relaxation. It's a good way to start the week. So thank you all for your support. So let's go over and find out what the release card means. When you are surrounded by negativity, it is important to find ways of releasing it. You may not comprehend the huge effect this energy has on how you are feeling. One immediate way to release unwanted energy is to imagine it being washed away as water runs over your hands. Running water clears and transforms your energy. Another approach for clearing unwelcome energy is to take a sea salt bath, or use a paste of sea salt and water as a scrub in the shower. You can also burn sage for a few minutes and feel it lift away the low energy. Salt can draw out impurities and toxins that may be stored within your body. Toxins in your body can come from physical and emotional influences. Poor diet, exposure to pollutants, and emotional residue from disagreements or everyday stress can contribute to the buildup of toxins. The source of the toxins is irrelevant. The important thing is releasing and clearing away the unwanted energy. Take steps to clear yourself and your energy as you feel is necessary. And then the description of the card is: a goddess emits lightning from her hands to signify the release of energy. It can also indicate a spiritual epiphany, awakening, or unexpected change. This card may herald an opportunity you feel passionate about. The clouds could suggest you don't have a full view of what is going on. They may refer to enlightenment or stress becoming a bit lighter. Do something to clear your energy, and you will feel a definite energetic shift. And that is so true. And part of what we do with Reiki is working with energy. And one of the ways that you can, and I don't like to use the word protect, because we don't really need protection in this day and age, but we do need to protect ourselves from other people's energies. And so by having a Reiki bubble around us, we can then let anybody else's negative energy just bounce off that bubble and go back to them. It's their energy, so they can keep it, and it doesn't affect you. But as this card is saying, if that does, and it does, if that energy does get mixed in with your own energy, then find ways to release that. Simply going outside with bare feet and putting your bare feet in the ground, not the concrete necessarily, although that probably would help, but putting it in the dirt, putting your feet in the dirt will ground you. And that earth energy will come up through your feet chakras into your body, help to clear you. So that's another way to release that energy and and to be healed by Mother Earth, because we are all an ecosystem. The Earth needs us. Well, it probably doesn't need us, but it needs life on Earth to be this ecosphere that it is. And we desperately need this Earth. We wouldn't exist without this Earth. Unless, of course, we find another star out there that has the potential for hosting life similar to ours with the same oxygen levels and all that. And I think our technology isn't quite there yet. So, but anyway, I seem to have digressed. We're talking about release and how that relates to Reiki energy. Now, release is another aspect of the Reiki principles. 2 of the Reiki principles say, let go, which is a release. Let go of anger and let go of worry. And I know everyone that hears those the first few times, they go, yeah, right. How easy is that going to be? No, that's not going to be easy at all. But by practicing the other Reiki principles of be grateful, live your life honestly, and be kind to yourself and others, you will find that those 3 Reiki principles will start to allow you to let go of worry and let go of anger. Because when you're kind to yourself, you're not beating yourself up all the time. You're your own best friend, so start giving yourself pep talks like you would your own best friend. When you're grateful, you start to see the beauty in this life. It is a very difficult life. We have ups and downs. We all do. Even people in the best situations have ups and downs, and even people in the worst situations have ups and downs. We all go through this. This is a part of the human experience, part of the living being experience. And because we have ups and downs, we need to be able to release that energy that happens when we're on a down. Because otherwise, it's harder to get back to the ups. But the grateful aspect makes you see all the gifts around you. Because all you have to do is open your eyes. Right there, you've got something. And if you're listening to this and you can't see, then you can hear. And there's something for all of us to be grateful for. We're all breathing at the moment if we're listening to this. And that in itself is something to be grateful for. The breath is such an important part of our energy. So if you're struggling with your health at all, or with your mind, mental health, working on your breath work can help both your body and your mind. So that's something there. Anyway, I'm digressing again. So we've got the be kind to yourself and others, and then of course we're going to be kind to others. The way we're raised in our cultures, we do tend to put others before ourselves. So, but you need to be kind to yourself first. Then there's the be grateful, and then there's live your life honestly. And some people say, well, what does that really mean? Because that principle can be interpreted, since it was not written in English originally, it was written in Japanese, couldn't be interpreted as work hard. And I think we all work hard. We all work hard towards what we think we're supposed to be doing. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about look at your life and see what you might be doing to hurt your own self and what you might be able to do to help yourself, honestly. Because yes, once in a while, having that little piece of chocolate is the right thing for you. Because that you've had a bad day and a little piece of chocolate, that's going to be great. It'll just lift your mood a bit and you can move on. But if that's your regular thing, then that's not the right thing for you. Once in a while it is, but not all the time. So be honest with yourself about what you're doing that might be helping or hindering your own life. And that's what will help you to let go of negativity, release this other energy that starts to get mixed into your own energy. So let's go over and do our Reiki Healing Circle for today, and then after that we can find out what the angel cards are for today. So just close your eyes and relax. Let go of any tension and anxiety, and know you're surrounded by love, peace, and security. Bring your attention to your breath and take a few slow, deep breaths. Breathe in love and breathe out peace. Place your palms upwards with the intention to send healing to the center of our circle. Now bring your attention to your heart center and fill your heart with love and compassion, and set the intention that we're going to send Reiki, love and blessings, or healing thoughts to the center of our circle. Feel this energy building up and up until it completely fills our circle with golden light. Feel the energy continue to build until it fills the room and encloses and bathes us in golden healing light. Feel the energy flowing from us, and visualize the golden light connecting and embracing us within this healing and loving space. Make your connection to your own divine source, and if appropriate, invite your guides and guardian angels into our circle. Ask for guidance, wisdom, and compassion so that we can help bring love and healing to the earth and to everyone and everything that lives upon the earth. So now send out healing, love, and blessings with the knowledge that where thought goes, energy flows. Now we will place ourselves in the center of the circle to receive this golden healing energy. So I place Heather in the center of our circle. Now place yourself in the center of our circle. Now visualize each of us in the center of the circle receiving a healing from this golden glowing energy. Feel the energy flowing around us and through us. Feel it connecting us. Feel it healing and soothing us. And feel it filling every cell of our bodies with health and positive energy. Feel it calming our minds, filling our hearts with love, and opening our consciousness to the wisdom of the universe. And now we will place whoever or whatever we wish to receive a healing in the center of the circle. So I place Neil, Anne, Patty Lou, all my friends and family, and our pets in the center of our circle. Now place whoever or whatever you wish to receive a healing in the center of our circle. Now feel free to call out at random anyone or anything else you would like to place in the circle. I place World Peace, the Dalai Lama, and everyone who regularly comes to the group in the center of the circle. Now visualize all the people and situations we have placed in the circle, bathed in golden healing light and surrounded by our love. Now imagine taking hold of the hands of the person on either side of you in our circle, and also visualize taking hold of the hands of all people in Reiki groups throughout the world. Feel the energy flowing from hand to hand and heart to heart, and reaching out to the whole of the universe. And now bring your attention to Mother Earth, and see the earth surrounded in golden healing light, and send love, blessings, and gratitude for all she provides for us. Ask that the earth may be healed, cleansed, and at peace. And now, with a little squeeze of appreciation, release the hands on either side of you. Allow the visualization to gently fade away, but hold on to the feeling of oneness and love. And that's our Reiki Healing Circle for today. Hi, Brian. Oh, thank you for commenting. It's lovely to see you. Oh, appreciate that. My comments are working. Yay! So, we'll go and find out what the angel cards are for today. So if you've chosen angel card number 1, 2, or 3, or if you're going to use them all, that's fine too. But angel card number 1 is... reliable. And reliable is very important. We need to be reliable to ourselves. Because if we're inconsistent with ourselves, then it's a bit difficult to trust what we're going to do for ourselves. This is all that be kind to yourself aspect. But being reliable to yourself is more important than anything else. But that then allows you to be reliable to others. Because when you take care of yourself, you will then start to learn how to say no when it's not going to be right for you. And then because you've said no, when you do say yes, you're reliable. So this is a really good card for anyone that's chosen card number 1 this week. It's asking you to put some boundaries in place and to work on that reliability with yourself. Because you are your own best friend. You have to be. We can have best friends, and that's great. But they might have things happening in their life when you might need them. So you need to be your own best friend all the time. So we're all out there to help each other. But Reiki really is about healing yourself and learning to take responsibility for your own health and mental well-being. So, beautiful card for anybody that's chosen this week. I love the harp in this picture. I love music anyway. But the candles, I'm sure I'm going to have to read the description afterwards. I'll post them up later, as usual. But there's loads of candles and the harp and some beautiful things in there. So find out what they all mean by having a look at the long description when I post that around 1. So if you've chosen card number 2 today, it is Answers Within. And that kind of follows through with everything else we've been talking about today. Because only you know what's best for you. You can research your questions. You always should get other people's opinions. But take from what other people say what resonates with you. Because you are not them. So if they're saying, this is the way to do it, and you have to do it this way, well, maybe parts of that might work for you. Maybe none of it will work for you. But listen to what works for you. Your answers to your own questions are within you. And yes, we have Google, we have lots of people we can talk to, but you need to decide what information out there is relevant for you. Because 4 people could see the same thing happen, and they will have 4 completely different perspectives on what that means or what actually happened. So sometimes having other people's opinions is helpful, but don't let that sway what's inside you. Just take what's right for you and use that information appropriately for your own self. It's a beautiful card, and I generally choose card number 2, and I kind of needed to see this week because I am learning that my answers are within, but I can be swayed by what other people say. And this is just reaffirming that I know what's best for me. So, very glad to have drawn this beautiful card this week. So, if you've chosen card number 3 this week, it is meditation. And so if you're here, you're already doing meditation because the Reiki Healing Circle is a meditation. So it's wonderful that you're here, but if you're, I guess you would have to be seeing this in order to hear this. But anyway, meditations are very important because what they do is they help you to still your mind. And even in the beginning, when your mind isn't still and you're just sitting there meditating, you're relaxing your body. And when you relax your body, it's in the best state to heal itself. And when your body starts healing itself, your mind can then start to quieten. Because our minds, our body, and our mental, mind, body, spirit, we're a multi-dimensional being. And our mind is affected by our health, our physical body, and our physical body is affected by our mental health, and our spiritual health is also affecting those other two things. We're all interrelated, and meditation is a great way to balance all three. So if meditation isn't for you, that's okay. You can find other... Meditation doesn't mean just sitting and listening to a guided meditation. It could be sitting back and listening to your favorite music and just getting lost in that beautiful music. Music is very healing. And if sitting back and relaxing and listening to music isn't your thing, because maybe you've got a lot of stress going on right now, and what you need is you need to release that energy, physical energy, because it's all pent up inside you, get out for a walk. Because there is such a thing as a walking meditation. And if you get out for a walk, you will find that after 20 minutes of walking, what might have started as busy talk in your head and an incessant talking in your head will start to calm down. And try to take moments while you're out walking to appreciate the beautiful trees, say hello and smile to people and watch their reactions. At first you may find that people aren't very friendly, but a lot of times they are. And sometimes just getting a smile from somebody else can make all the difference. So meditation can be done in many ways. This is not saying meditate, go off onto a mountaintop and sit there and still your mind. That's not what meditation is about. Meditation is about learning to live in the present and relaxing your mind, body, spirit so that you can appreciate this beautiful gift of life that we've all been given. So I hope that that's been helpful today, and we will definitely see you next week. I'm not planning on going away for a while again. But thank you very much for being here, and it was nice to see you, Brian, and we'll see you all next week.